well, motherfuckers.
So yeah, we
got the setup working. It took us 2 hours, and there was a problem.
2 hours,
2 seconds,
and a week. And guess what? This is the new quality of Buddy Boys you should be expecting.
You're gonna expect that blaringly loud music every time.
That massive intro music that we're always guaranteed to have. So yeah, only took 2 hours, but it's done.
Me and Tyler almost killed ourselves halfway through.
I wonder if that playback is. I could still, even when you turn the volume down, I could still see some waves. So we'll see about that in post. But you know what? That's not what we're worried about today. What we're worried about is bringing you some funny jokes.
Fuck it.
Funny jokes.
We're already in.
So
fuck it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live, bitch. No, what does he say? Fuck it. We'll do it live.
And he says, fuck it. We'll do it live.
He's fired, isn't he? He's done for, right?
What's his fucking... I don't know. What's his fucking name again?
I think it's Bill O'Reilly. They actually have the clip.
I could probably just Google "We'll Do It Live."
No, I think it's Bill O'Reilly. I'm pretty sure it is.
It's an album by Wednesday 13.
No. Like Bill O'Reilly Do It Live.
Yeah.
Here, you ready?
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me turn it up.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know.
Just read it, Bill.
Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
I know you haven't seen it because you have the IQ of a turnip.
Oh no, this is a video someone made about this.
Yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Words
the Bill
are right
part's
here.
the same.
What's the matter with you? Are you blind as well as stupid? How could someone have a head that large without anything in it? Is it just fluid up there? And what are you doing with that hair?
Who made this
you just
video?
Blow dry your scalp until it resembles
The
a
Webby
coconut?
Awards.
Is that what you were going for?
There's no words
This
there.
is called the
To play us
Bill
out.
O'Reilly's producer, the
What does that
unseen
mean? To
footage.
play us out.
So the
I
Bill
didn't
part
flowers
is
for
exactly
The Bill
same.
part's
He's
the
just
same.
adding
You
stuff
remind me of
in.
the guy in that
Yeah.
story before he got smarter. You remind me of Lenny from Mice and Men.
Oh.
Because I think I should take you outside and shoot you before someone else has to kill you
Holy
for being
fuck.
so stupid.
I don't know what that means.
It means you're so dumb, you're practically inhuman. You're like a baboon, but less clever.
What does that mean?
I hate you so much.
All right, go.
Don't
go.
yell at me. I'll bounce this binder off that half-deflated basketball you call fake.
Oh shit, they are
That's
ripping.
tomorrow, and that is it.
Screw this up again, pal. We'll send you over to Fox News.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
You are mentally handicapped.
We'll do it live.
You can't even get it right after 5 takes. Why would I agree to do it live?
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
No, fuck you. We're not going to do it live.
Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
How are you going to write it? You can't even read it, you troglodyte homunculus. Last chance. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
You want to? Let's do this.
Because he takes off his jacket at the end. Yeah, no, he got
That was really funny.
that barelypolitical.com. I've never looked that up before.
That's so funny.
But yeah, dude, he
How could you write it? You can barely even read it. That's what fucking got me, dude. That shit was fucking funny.
we'll do it live.
Fuck it.
No, I'm not gonna
he
agree
says-
to do it live. Oh man.
He
Oh.
goes, "We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live." Oh my god.
That's really
so funny.
and I think that was before he was at Fox too, because that didn't look like a Fox.
So yeah,
I mean, it might have been an affiliate. I don't know.
I don't know.
But Bill O'Reilly got hella fired recently. He
For
was the
what?
one.
Did he say the N-word again?
No, because he had like the millions of dollars worth of like touching ladies. I don't really know what
Oh,
it
he
is.
raped some chicks?
Nah, I
He
don't.
molested some bitches?
They were like paying off people to not talk about what he did to them.
Are
So
you being paid off to not talk about them?
no, I've never met Bill O'Reilly, and there's a good reason because I'd probably punch him. He did a good interview with Jon Stewart at one point a long time ago. But dude, he's old news now.
Fox News terminated O'Reilly's employment in April 2017.
Like I said, old news. Old news.
Sexual harassment. Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, and they got him, and it was. This is like the start of like the Me Too.
Yeah,
movement.
it was like right at the beginning, wasn't he? He was like the second person or like third person.
Yeah, but
he was really, really young at that age. It was before Weinstein, I think.
He was not really young. He's always been old. He was old in that video.
No, I mean it was really young into the Me Too movement.
Yeah,
was it before?
He was
Weinstein?
the first and in my opinion most necessary casualty because I just fucking hate Bill O'Reilly if I'm being honest.
First and most necessary
casualty.
casualty.
I know I made it sound like I don't know. I don't give a shit about the Me Too movement. Like if you're worried about it, stop molesting women. Like, it's that simple. In my book, I don't know. Maybe if you have a problem molesting women, then you should be worried. But
well, the Me Too movement is just super hypocritical. I mean, you saw the first woman to ever accuse Harvey Weinstein of everything, Asia Argento. It was just found out that she had earlier on, like 20 years ago, or maybe 30 years ago, she had fucked an underage boy. And her, the chick, they settled out of court. And what happened, what was found out recently, from what I understand, they found out recently that they settled out of court and Anthony Bourdain paid the...
Anthony Bourdain?
Bourdain, whatever. Anthony Bourdain paid the settlement money to her.
How is he connected to this?
They were friends.
So,
like they settled for like $340 million.
But
and Bourdain paid it.
Okay, I get it. But at the same time,
I mean, I don't give a I'm not trying to shit on Bourdain. Bourdain's a great guy. He did a lot, and he like definitely feels bad about it. But it's the more important part is the first person to accuse Harvey Weinstein and start this whole fucking witch hunt was someone who has raped someone.
You shouldn't have to be worried about the Me Too movement if you haven't done anything. You haven't done anything.
No, I'm definitely not worried about it because I know I haven't done anything.
But I see all these people get freaked out about the Me Too movement and like... And that slander, like, and stuff like that, like, they're like, well, you know, you can pick something like that. You know, that first girl, well, she's a hypocrite because she did all this other stuff. Okay, yeah, that's going to happen in court cases. With, like, Louis C.K., when we talk about him, like, most of it was kind of excusable. At the same time, you know, he did some things that made people uncomfortable, and it's just like, dude, don't jerk off on the phone. Like,
but I mean,
unless you're like sexting someone or whatever the old timey sexting is. What are you doing? Phone sex? Oh god,
Polaroids.
Oh man, Polaroid.
Flip phone.
He's
phone
just taking
sexting.
pictures of him on a Polaroid, waving it out and like mailing it. Like there she goes.
This one's for you, baby.
You get to see the fire rocket.
Well, the thing about the Me Too movement is that like it has done a lot of good. It brought down people like Harvey Weinstein and, you know, Bill O'Reilly and other people who really did do some like real sexual harassment. But then it like got too much power and it kind of created this like, what's it called? Accusation culture or whatever, call out culture.
Yeah.
That's what started it. And so it's kind of like the Me Too movement is now just that bullshit call out culture where it's like, oh, if you look at a woman, you should fucking lose your job and be penniless and homeless.
It's not at all.
Yeah, it is.
I think that's just what people think it is.
No, that's 100% what it is.
No.
And they've done it to people. And they've tried to do it to people. Several comics.
It's, well, like everyone that I've heard that they've brought up has done something where it's like, it's been at least questionable. Like...
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they should, like, lose their entire livelihood. That doesn't mean that they should be homeless.
They shouldn't lose their entire
just because
livelihood.
they did something questionable.
Yeah, but
you've done questionable shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So then, like,
but
we all do questionable shit.
But no one's calling me out on this to like, I don't have to worry about that. Like, I haven't done anything that's job lose worthy. And I don't think these guys are lost their job because Louis C.K.'s coming back, isn't he? I've seen him.
Yeah,
I've
he
seen him on a
has.
few things. He's doing a reunion.
No, he's not.
Isn't he?
No, he's just doing sets at the Comedy Cellar.
Oh well,
He just started doing them
He's
a couple
gonna-
weeks ago.
he's gonna bounce back regardless.
I don't know, man. I really don't know because there are still a lot of people like going against him really hard, and he's still getting a ton of like fuck you and die backlash from a lot of people.
Any news is or any press is good press. Isn't that the thing? It's just like, I mean,
But he
because now his fans are going to be ultra like cultist over him. They're like, I love Louis C.K. Fuck you.
That's not what matters. What matters is that people aren't going to want to work with him because of the people that he brings to the table as soon as you work with him. You bring these people that are going to yell and scream and just do crazy shit because they got all fired up over Louis C.K., even though nothing's ever been happened to them.
You mean regular fans? Like when you go out and do a comedy set, everyone's yelling and screaming for you.
No, I'm talking about screaming against him.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about he brings a lot of negative press with him. And so no one's going to want to work with him because they don't want that negative press. That's the
I don't know.
issue.
I feel like it's going to wash over.
Because, I mean, you remember we talked about it on the pod, I think.
We have, yeah.
About Noam, what's it called? Backlash that Noam Chomsky, the owner of the Comedy Cellar, and someone else got for letting him come back and do a 5-minute spot at the Comedy Cellar one night. Or maybe it was a comedy. Yeah, it was the Cellar.
I mean, I'm kind of in the mindset if there's a good comedic like personality out there, they get some bad press. Comedy is an art form, so it's kind of like fuck you. Like people don't boycott Kanye for like things that he said.
I mean, but they are boycotting Louis.
Yeah.
No, they really are. There are people standing outside. Over the past few weeks, Louis has been doing sets, I believe at the Comedy Cellar, the one that was not owned by Mitzi Shore. So if you know, that should be the Cellar. But he's been doing sets. His name has been on the marquee every night because one of the original complaints was with the first set he did was that no one knew he was going to be there. So Louis told him, fuck it, put my name on the marquee. And so he's continuing to doing sets, and every night, this is coming from like comics that I've shown you. Every night there's a large group of women out there with signs yelling and fucking screaming and going crazy at the Comedy Cellar. And there's female comedians who don't agree with what Louis did. They're just doing sets at the Comedy Cellar to make a living that like are being yelled at and like called shit out on the media and like shit like that. So it is a problem.
Yeah. But the thing is he
It doesn't mean that he didn't do anything shitty.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm okay with the unfortunate part about our freedom to speech is people can do that. People can go against you. And the other thing is, though, I mean...
But it's at a whole new level. They're not just, like, going against...
It's not at a whole
like,
new level. Everyone is overreacting about everything because...
Yeah, which
now
is the
there's
problem.
more people and there's more access to these things.
And information, yeah.
And more access to information.
And
so,
that's what I'm saying is the problem.
It appears to be exponential, but at the same time, it's just the same scale for what used to happen. Because there's still plenty of people out there that just love Louis C.K.
Yeah, basically the same. What's happening right now has happened in the past, and now it's on a much larger scale because there's more people.
Yeah, and I don't...
Which means that it's going to get worse and worse.
Yeah. There shouldn't be anything... I just want to hammer it in. I don't think anyone should worry about the Me Too movement. And yeah, there's going to be some unfortunate casualties to it. But at the same time, the ones that where... I have enough faith in society. Enough. I'm not saying a lot. I'm saying enough faith in society that after a year, people are going to look at Louis C.K. and if they understand the facts, especially his fans will, and maybe he'll still be getting bad press, but that's going to fade away because they're going to move on to something else. He's going to be able to make it back, and he's going to just be a little more careful about what he does, which, I think as a person, you should always be a little more careful about your actions, especially as a public figure.
Yeah.
If you're if you're a presidential candidate, you shouldn't
Louis
be bragging to news people about grabbing people by the pussies. Like,
yeah, that's pretty wild. But
there's always
again,
cameras.
like it's Louis C.K. is not like he's a comedian.
Yeah, he's not like the president.
That's another issue, at least.
But that's what I'm saying. I think he should bounce back. I think Harvey Weinstein, he can fucking rot. I don't
he
care.
can go fuck off.
Like Bill O'Reilly, he can fucking rot too. But maybe his fans will want him back, and when it softens, he might come back and he'll be more careful.
I mean, probably not. They'll be dead before that happens.
His fans are like 90.
Well, and they are like 90. So
I mean,
I don't think they have much time left, anyways. I mean, I don't know. I think that a big problem with society these days is people I think there's a lot of problems. I think people over exaggerate things, but I think a big issue is that people just take words too seriously. I don't think that the old saying, well, I know that old saying is wrong. I just think that I just think that people
that's not the problem though.
I think people let words hold too much power.
You're right. But that's not the problem though. The reason Louis C.K. was in hot water, and the same reason that that all these people are in water aren't by the words that they said, it's about the actions that they did. So like what's the guy from Aziz, yeah. Like, okay, so Aziz did some weird things.
Yeah,
that's what he got in trouble for. Louis C.K. did some weird things. Bill O'Reilly did some weird things. All these guys did weird things, and then
I'm not even talking about that.
But I'm saying it's not the words that they said at the end of the day. It's the actions they did.
I know. I'm not arguing that.
Yeah.
I'm arguing that we shouldn't be ruining their entire lives over it, and that's what these people want. And I think that it's starting to get to somewhat of a breaking point. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, but like you're seeing the signs of it, like small confrontations starting to happen.
Yeah, but if we're going to talk about confrontation, I mean, we need to worry more first about like the political divide in America.
Yeah, that too.
Because that's Civil War worthy. So I don't know. I think I worry too much that people care way too much about what everyone else thinks. I think that's the core problem. If we were going to boil it down to one point, Louis C.K. isn't you, and okay, so if he gets in some trouble, slap him with a fine, whatever. I don't care. If he doesn't change, then like hackle him or whatever. That's but that should be true for everyone. If I go out and I do something bad at my job, my boss will either tell me to correct it, and if I don't correct it, I get fired. And yeah, being fired is, quote, ruining my life because, now I'm going to have a lot of trouble getting another job because I've been fired. So.
But you can't compare like having a day job to doing comedy.
I'm talking about having a career. It doesn't matter what job you work.
Well, the issue is that there are a lot of musicians and comedians who fuck up their job and don't get fired. Like there are a lot of famous comedians who have done fucked up shit, like fucked a show up, like that Bill Burr thing. You think those people enjoyed being yelled at like that? I mean, I'm sure there are times that were, but I'm sure that there were times that they weren't.
I bet that got him a bigger fan base for sure.
Oh, it did. It's like one of the things that blew him up.
That's not exactly what I'm talking about, though. I'm saying like if you. I'm not saying about like just fucking up a show or something. Like I'm playing all the wrong notes because I'm too drunk. Then less people are going to see you next time.
Fucking up at your job.
Yeah, but less people are going to see you next time. So
not necessarily not in comedy.
Well, I'm saying like
look at Bill Burr. He got even more and more famous.
I'm saying if you fuck up at a gig, and it's going to affect you negatively or positively based off of obviously what gig you're doing. I'm not trying to say like, I'm saying if I did what Louis C.K. did at work.
Oh yeah,
and and if I did what Aziz did or whatever. Now the other thing at the end of the day is this is where I'm a little against this, but that's also private information. So that should have just been done between Louis C.K. and the people that are accusing him. they should have taken that to court. Like, I get it, he's a political figure and all, or not a political, sorry, he's a public figure.
Yeah.
He's in the public sphere.
Well, they just get put on pedestals so much.
But that's
because
also,
of the media.
But think about this. This is my issue with Me Too. When you're calling people out like that, yeah, you're doing maybe what you think is good for helping these people that are empowered taking advantage of women. But at the same time, you're kind of embarrassing the women too. So,
none of them give a shit about the victims,
and that's the worrisome part.
That's the worst part.
Yeah. So
I think
I'm look, and I've been defending Me Too for a long time now. I'm all for that, but just like you think about all aspects, like because Lucy now the people that like the fact that about the girl who called out Harvey Weinstein, no one should care about that. That should just been a figure between the two of them and a court. I don't care. I mean, like, and if he gets fired and we're like, why did he fire? And he's like, he just did some fireable offense. That's good enough. I don't care what.
That's not what happens. That's not what happens today. And we had an opportunity to do that. And I think that's how things used to be handled for a while.
I know that's not what happened.
And I think that what happened I think the Me Too movement is causing that to not happen. Using the media and like digging into people's personal lives and the media overblowing everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How long have we been going? I have to pee.
We've only been doing 20 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy fucking
Well, it's because our
shit.
conversation got so serious, the time slowed down. How about this?
I don't think it's that, buddy.
Yeah.
I think it was the other stuff. The crack cocaine, baby.
How about this? We're gonna change the mood real quick. I'm gonna make you watch this.
You're gonna put on like some smooth jazz, like
I'm gonna put some smooth jazz. Okay, let's see if this is any good.
He's a Balchinian.
I can't see it. Face it towards me more. There we go.
Oh, God.
That's good.
Okay, you could probably.
Oh, right. Ow!
Just people getting kicked in the nuts. That's why I looked up. I was like, we need to lighten the mood. So, oh, this is an honor. This is an honor of you getting kicked in the nuts by Lady earlier today.
That goddamn dog. Oh my god. Yeah, that goddamn dog fucking nailed me. It
Right
fucking hurt
in the ball.
so bad.
And you were like, I'm gonna sit down for a moment.
Yeah, I had to sit down. It was like hurting in my stomach, you know?
No, say it the same way you said it.
No, it was like, I have to go sit down.
He was like, I have to go sit down.
I think you're lying.
Be honest. You know what it's like being kicked in the nuts. That's immediately what happens.
Yeah, it is.
I've been. Oh my gosh.
Wolfman's got nards.
What? Oh, this is a great
The
one.
80s was a great. Oh
Yeah, it's from fucking...
man, the 80s were a good time. Oh,
What? That one was weird.
that just right here. There we go.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's the kind of highbrow comedy we do here at Buddy Boys.
Just watching dudes getting kicked in the balls. Oh.
Ooh. I wonder if on any of these shows, if they're like, we need to make it look realistic, and the guy's like, I get to wear a cup, right? And they're like,
Yeah,
action.
sure.
He's like, wait, but I don't have my cup. Oh, my balls.
You can edit the rest of that out, right? Oh yeah, we got the good shot.
He's like, okay. I'll be in my dressing room. You know what? My cousin said, because he gets. I was literally thinking about this earlier today, so I'm going to turn this down.
Just pause it.
Okay. Oh, that was a good one too, because that was Austin Powers. All right. So, my cousin was talking about when he would go wrestling, or when he was a wrestler. God damn it.
When he would go wrestling,
What?
going down to the club and go wrestling, baby.
He was a wrestler. Dude, he's from New England, dude, so it does not sound like that at all. But he
so he sounds.
but apparently,
I
like,
went to Australia.
apparently he accidentally got kicked in the nuts a lot because that happens
Yeah,
when
it
you
happens
wrestle.
pretty often.
And he was like, I was like, oh, that hurts. He's like, what you got to do is you got to jump up and down on your heels, and it helps your balls just like settle back into place.
Huh.
And I was like, that's stupid, but I've done it before and it works.
I started.
So don't say you didn't learn anything from this podcast.
Yeah,
all right?
motherfuckers.
Okay, you get kicked in the nuts, you jump up and down on your heels, you're like boing boing boing, and
Boing boing boing.
and it's a little painful at first, but it actually does kind of help out.
I had to start wearing a cup to jiu-jitsu. It was like every other week I would just get nailed, and I'd be like, "Oh my god!" So I just started wearing.
Aren't you
a
supposed
cup.
to learn jujitsu so you don't get nailed in the nas?
Well, I'm also rolling with lower level people because I'm low level, so they don't really know what they're doing, and neither do I.
How old were you when you were in jujitsu?
I mean, I did it at 18 and 20.
So you did it 2 years, but not consecutively.
Yeah.
All right. I'm very worried about you if we get in a fight. You're like, oh no, I have gaps in my knowledge.
No, I mean,
I remember what he does if he has a gun, not a knife, but a machete or melee. Okay,
all right, we got this.
we got this. I'm like,
No, but I've been doing like other martial arts for way longer than that. Like I did judo and taekwondo. Taekwondo a little bit, mostly judo.
quit appropriating Asian culture.
Hey, look, Asia Argento's culture.
You know what? You know what I studied back in the day? Giant mech fights.
Yeah, good luck with that big fella.
What is it? I guess what's that genre?
Gundam?
Girl with superpowers. There's a lot of animes
What?
like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Girl with superpowers.
It's always specifically like a female
Tyler's like
lead
brain coding didn't work for a second.
It's a female lead with superpowers or something. It's a specific genre. Like my friend actually said that. And
You have a computer in front of you. Why don't you just Google it? You
Okay, I'm
jackass.
just gonna type in anime.
Anime.
I'm leaning really hard to still be in the mic. Here, let me move the mic. Anime
Animuju.
girl
Anime girls. Yeah, just search that.
with
No, I want to see what comes up for anime girls.
power genre.
No.
I swear I'm not making this up. Someone set this up. Etchy, I think. Etchy.
Oh, kind of like yeah. Yeah, there's like subgenres.
Oh no, that means pervert. No, I think that's
Oh.
like I don't know. There
Yeah,
was
you know, you ever what is it?
well, it actually might be a perverted thing. Who knows?
Oh,
I thought it was a genre. Someone was talking about it. Anyways, I don't know. With just a
I
very,
think it's called.
let me just look up anime girls, and
I think it's called hentai.
We'll get back to where.
I think
not
that's
what
the subgenre you're looking
There's
for.
just a bunch of pictures of anime characters.
Big titties.
I mean, they're anime characters.
Yeah,
That's
that shit.
you know the whole cultural thing is the reason they have the big eyes is because humans perceive creatures with larger eyes like puppies and babies.
Yeah,
They have bigger eye
it's like a
proportions.
brain trick.
So it makes it look cuter, and therefore you want to care about it more. So they're just pulling the same shit on us that fucking puppies do. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like they've cheated me. Okay, you know?
Tyler, you just hurt your own brain.
I don't know. I don't like that. I'm uncomfortable. I don't care.
Holy
You shouldn't look
shit.
cute. Okay, I'm not watching anime anymore. It's too
Tyler
cute.
just hurt
It's
himself.
too cute.
Tyler's like,
It's
I
too
might
cute.
marry a puppy.
You know what the cutest thing is though?
Tyler's just like, I might get a puppy instead of a body pillow. Sir,
This
can I
is
trade in?
this is a meme that I'm sad went away. You see this? It's just cats. They see a cucumber and they freak out. Oh man.
How's that level looking?
Aren't you glad we have this set up?
I know. How's the level look for the video?
It's actually fine now. Yeah. So
I'll turn it up a little bit more.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is just background music.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it in the background for us.
Good fucking cats. All right. Sorry, I just had to distract you. You can take command of that whenever you need, by the way. So
I don't want to reach all the way over there. I'm too lazy.
You're just going to like yell at me for things to look
Yeah.
at.
Now look up big black cocks hentai with anime girl big titties.
And on that note, I think
Wait, you gotta play some music, baby.
okay. Quit keep going on that thing you were doing.
All right, so big black cocks with anime girls with big titties.
I was too distracted by this to look up the music. Keep going.
Getting fucked by men with tiny black cocks fucking other men that are fucking women with big black cocks.
Now I kind of don't even
with
want to
anime girls.
I don't even want to hit this just out of curiosity.
While sucking anime girl titties.
Okay.
Every big titty per two men
Per two man.
men man
per two.
This is my new monologue show, guys. So how's it going today? Have you had your morning coffee?
Have your morning coffee.
Now the turning the frogs gay. All right, the turning them gay.
Oh God, we're not getting anywhere with this.
Obama. Well, you know what Obama is. I mean, do I even have to say it? Don't make me say it.
What? I don't know what you're implying.
Come on.
I don't know what you're implying.
Come
I
on.
want you to sit there with this dead air while you're too much of a pussy.
I'll just cut it out.
While you're too much of a
Did you just
pussy.
call me a pussy for not saying the N-word?
on live air? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm a pussy. I'm not going to say the N-word on
Good. You
live
deserve
air.
to be a pussy.
What?
I don't know if this is working.
Oh, I haven't. Did you do the thing?
I've hit buttons. I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen. Look, we're taking a break. Thanks for listening to Insert This Number episode of Buddy Boys. We've enjoyed it. We love you all. And what am I talking about? No, I hate all of you. Stop listening.
Hello and welcome back to the Buddy Boys podcast. I'm your host Josh, and thank you for listening.
This is Tyler. I'm still here.
This is not Tyler, and I'm not here.
What?
Oh, so did you put any thought to that question I asked you? Do you remember your first gig?
Oh. I mean, I thought about it for a second. Like, my first gig was at, like, a church, but I sucked, and, like, it was a small church, so it wasn't like a gig, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a real gig, and I really didn't do that until I was like, I want to say like 13 or 12 maybe. And
Well, I mean like paid gig.
oh, like paid gig?
Yeah.
Man, I really don't remember my first paid gig. I really do not remember.
I remember what it was, everything about it, and what I played. So okay. It was
Did you play a bar mitzvah?
no, I was in high school, and I played a wedding for a temple. I wasn't clear on what religion it was. I don't know if it was like Hindu or Muslim. I think it was Hindu, actually.
Oh yeah, one of the brown ones.
But I don't know. All I know is we weren't allowed inside, but there was a lot of like customs and stuff. Dude, so okay. We get there. And
Jesus Christ. This is the slowest story you've ever told me.
okay, well, okay, so we get there and they're like, okay, you can wear whatever you want. I'm like, that's weird for a gig. I'm like, I can wear jeans and
At
a
a
t-shirt.
temple.
And I'm like, this doesn't feel right. They're like, yeah, wear whatever you want because we're going to give you something to put over it. I was like,
Wait a minute.
so I show up in like jeans and a polo because I'm like, I got to at least look presentable, right? They give us this little like one piece, I want to say tunic or like or I don't know what it was, but had this little ornate design on it, and it was black, and it was like fitting, but it had like pockets on it, like a lot of pockets on it, and I was like, this has a lot of pockets, like. And then,
was this the Church of Satan?
No. This is they told me it was the official like wear like what you're supposed to wear for musicians in the temple. And so they had drummers there, and the drummers had all these bands tied on the drums too. And they're like, okay, so like we didn't tell you much about the gig. They just gave us the music and told us to show up, and it was a parade, and we had to walk around. That's why they wanted like high school kids.
Was it on Halloween?
No. This is a normal wedding thing.
For what religion? That's what I want to know.
Hindu or something. I don't know. But it was amazing. So there was drummers there that they hired too. And they gave us like, what, $50 because we're in high school. What do we know?
Do you have a charger for this?
And we played this song. And this is what we open with this. This Shakira.
Are you serious?
So we played this song and a couple other pop songs, but this was like really big back in the time. Do you remember this song?
Barely.
The only reason he
to.
got the brass was for that opening horn part. This.
No fighting. Shakira.
And then we had the drummers, and we had and so they're like just follow us, okay? And we're like, okay, dude. And they're like old fuckers, right? And then so we're playing that, and then they just start drumming, and we have no idea what's going on. Our only instruction is show up, put on the shirt with a bunch of pockets, and walk around. And while we play, apparently it's custom to tip the musicians. And so they're just taking cash and sticking it in our pockets and sticking it in our instruments. So they were sticking it in the drums, but we didn't have.
That's how you know it's not a Jewish fucking temple.
But we didn't have drums with the wire on it. So like one guy tried to stick in my trombone, and then he saw I had pockets, and so the pockets were clearly like some aftermarket thing for modern day Hindus who wanted brass players or something. And they're just sticking money in my pockets. I'm like, this is the best gig ever. I can't believe I signed up for this. They told me $50. I'm like, well, I'm a high school student. I'm not gonna make any money. I left with like $200.
Oh my god,
just stuffed in, and I think like 30 bats too. I don't know how much that is, but
bats.
I don't know what the exchange rate is, but no.
I don't know how much those go for on eBay
or ruples. I don't know. Or whatever they use over there. But no, yeah, I did. I made
a few sarcophagi.
We got all the brown countries so far. No, but it was to this day it was still the best gig but then they told us like at the very end they're like, you can't go in the temple unless you're our religion. We're like, that's cool. So we just got a bunch of money stuffed in our pockets, and then they walked in the temple, and they're like, and they just wave us off, and we're like, we get back
with the cloaks on.
Yeah, so we just walk back in the car and we sit down, and we're just like pulling out money like
with the fucking tunics on.
With the tunics on, and we're just like,
Did you have to give them back?
I don't think so. I think I still have it somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
Dude, you have to find it.
I know. I can't fit into it anymore because it was tight when I was in high school, and now I'm fat. so
you have to find it.
I know, but
I want to look at it so I could like maybe try and see if there's a religious marking on there or something that you forgot about.
There was no religious markings as far as I remember. As far as I was, my memory serves me, it was just black, all black with pockets. And it had like these little ornate designs around the collar, and then they went down like a couple inches on the front.
Yeah, so maybe that could tell us what religion it was.
What are you gonna look? Ornate black tunic for musicians in church.
I don't know. Maybe we can guess.
For all I know, it could be Catholic. Close. I don't know.
Catholics don't worship in a temple. How dare you?
Who knows where Catholics worship?
A mosque.
They worship in a mosque.
Yeah.
Did the Pope take a new radical stance? He's like, I discovered Muhammad was right.
I discovered Muhammad Ali was right.
Oh God, man, that would suck being named Muhammad because it's like the most number one
brown name ever.
I think it's the most common name. Period.
Oh, that would suck.
like at that point. And then you just
Josh was
and
really
because
popular.
of that, so you have the most common name of all time. You're like fucking Steven of brown people, but every white
Fucking
person in
Chad
America
of
thinks that
frat
you're.
boys.
But that means you're going to be searched every time you go to the airport,
Aw.
and you're like,
Aww.
and I just hope
There's a lot of Joshes my age because Josh was a really popular baby name that year.
I just hope that somewhere in some other part of the world, in some brown country, there's a guy named Matt, a white guy who did something bad. So every time you go through the airport and your name's Matt, you just get searched and you're like, oh, come on, man. It's like, what do we have to tell you? Matt is a bad guy.
Why did you do like an Italian accent?
I don't know. That was like Russian.
Russia.
Rush-Italian.
I mean, it would make sense in Russia that they just search you if you're American.
No, but specifically the name Matt. They just think, oh, that's a white sounding name. Like,
I feel like you have a beef with Matt.
I don't actually. Everyone I know named Matt has been a good friend of mine.
That's pretty gay.
Well, I only know 2 Matts, to be honest.
So that's pretty gay. That's 2 dudes.
I also know they're both women. #feminism.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I've been trained.
Why did you just assume that Matt was a man's name?
Because that
is the sexism we were talking about at the beginning of this podcast, Josh.
Well, I mean, Matt statistically is a male name.
Because statistically it's a man's name.
So it was a good guess.
Yeah, it wasn't a good guess. It was a bad.
How am I
assumption.
supposed to know?
You know what happens when you assume, Josh?
Well, how am I supposed to?
You
know?
make an ass out of yourself.
I'll make an ass out of you.
No, that's not how that works.
I'll cut your ass off.
I like how we've just totally dwindled.
Yeah, we've just gone so far
man.
downhill.
Okay.
Let's play a video. We can do that now.
Oh, we can do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna look up. I'm gonna look up the greatest video in the history of the universe.
Oh, look up some like science shit, dude.
I'm gonna look
learn.
up the greatest video in the universe. Okay.
If you play some gay shit, I quit. This is gay shit.
Oh, this is not what I thought it was. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, wait. We gotta.
What are you trying to fucking find? Why don't you just tell me?
No.
Yeah, you gotta play We Shot Bling. That's gotta be the song of the month.
That's gonna be the song of the month. Did they hear
We
it last
Shot
time?
Bling. Ah!
That's what I was looking for.
Did you see how quickly I reached to turn it up?
We're air guitaring here.
Ow, God, I hit my nose on the mic.
Sick synthesizer solo. You know,
wait, I can sing the whole thing.
we know you can. What do you think are the best
right,
game music out there?
There's a lot of really good game music, but we can leave it playing in the background quietly.
I know.
I'll pull a little lower.
Well, I'm gonna see. This one was, I read somewhere they said was number 1.
Is it from Final Fantasy VIII?
No, it's because the composer's really popular.
Oh, I'll turn it
and
up.
You're gonna recognize it immediately. Everyone is, because
it's the Halo music.
Because video games before this time it was just 8-bit music, and some people did scores and stuff like that.
Stop talking. Let's listen to this masterpiece. Welcome to my lair of sex.
Oh, you told me to stop talking about the song, and then you're just sitting here being a retard.
Yeah, I wanted to get my one-liner off.
Okay. But this part, the drumming.
Dude, it's so funny. I've been hearing this song so much because I just got that Xbox.
Oh.
And I've been playing the Master Chief Collection.
Dude, it makes you feel so good. I sing the theme in whenever I'm playing other games. I'll be playing freaking Zelda or something, and I'll be like whenever I'm like riding around on Epona trying to get somewhere. I'm like, gotta go fast.
Oh my god. And then you just play Sonic Mania and it's this sped up like 100 times.
Yeah. This composer's won a lot of awards too.
Hideo Kojima.
Yeah. Crank it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was playing.
I thought that this composer was a Q.
I'm retarded, dude. I'm sorry.
Where does it get to the good part?
I'm gonna keep it a little low until if it's a banger or not.
I'm gonna just fast forward. We gotta find the part.
Is this Kingdom Hearts?
No, but you're close.
Is it Final Fantasy?
You're close. You're in the right country.
Is it? Oh, there it is.
This is the remastered edition or whatever.
Right,
I think they came out with Skyward
We
Sword.
can crank this shit. This shit's a banger.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, this is the one that was in Ocarina of Time.
But video game music is hugely like an innovative thing if you think about it.
I mean, you've seen me play Persona 5, and you've heard the music on that.
Yeah,
and like that shit's like fucking.
Dude, that is catchy as can be.
Yeah, it's like beat bop. It's like fusion beat bop jazz. It rips, dude. It kicks ass.
That's more modern.
This one's one of the faster ones. Do like Cafe LeBlanc theme song.
I'm jamming out, man.
This is what always gets stuck in my head.
What was it called?
Cafe LeBlanc. LEBLANC.
I know how to spell LeBlanc.
Just making sure it's weird. It's a weird word.
Night Rain?
Just look up like.
I typed that in. That's what came up.
Look up Sojiro song. Sojiro
is
theme.
This the right one?
Well, yeah. Yeah, this one. Wait for it though.
What is your game just all vaporwave? Is that what you listen to?
Hold on, wait for the drums to drop.
This literally sounds like the background music for a YouTube channel. Hey guys, like and subscribe us here on the YouTube. And
slaps,
be
though.
sure to donate to our Patreon.
This is like super jazzy though.
It sounds really vaporwave. I'm not saying it's not amazing. You know who has
this would get stuck in my head. This vocal line coming out. I'll turn it down until then.
You know what game had a crazy soundtrack but that no one ever really thinks about?
This part. This line.
Doing my sick dance moves over here. That was a really weak dance move.
That's just
I have limited movement here. Here, we forget about this. This is from Bayonetta.
Oh yeah, dude. Bayonetta had
Bayonetta was lit. Dun, 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 dun. The best part is I just love this song already. So I'm a huge sucker for covers and remix. You play me fucking Fly Me to the
good,
Moon.
hell yeah.
I don't even care if they're not good.
You're a dumbass.
I like remakes. I like songs being refreshened every now and then, okay? So
there's some bad remakes, dude.
Of
I
course.
can show you some bad remakes.
Oh.
My butt fell asleep, dude.
My butt fell asleep earlier because I was sitting on the center
lump.
part. Yeah, that's why I moved over.
Why wouldn't you? Why are you? Why are you not?
Because I wanted to be. I wanted to be
the,
centered to the computer.
If you're going to sit on the crease, you have to go crease to butt crack.
That's what I did.
So then how did your butt cheeks fall asleep?
It's a very wide crease because this is a sectional couch. So there's 3 sections to it. Okay? I don't know why you don't understand this.
Like half of Tyler, the inside half of Tyler's butt cheeks.
That part was numb and the outside part was fine. Are you having trouble understanding this?
So
I'm being as clear as I can.
It's so funny to me for some reason. I just.
You know, these mics are so good, I can't hear you laughing.
That is so funny, dude. I don't know why.
I'm digging these mics.
It's that like sandwich versus hot dog style thing. You know what I mean, or whatever.
This was on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Do you know what this is?
Jaws song.
Nope.
This is some gay shit, dude.
Pump it.
No, this is gay. I'll pump it for you, bro. Tyler's headbanging with the metal like horns up. I just want to make.
How is this not banging? How?
This is some gay shit.
What do you? This is New World Symphony.
This is new. This is New World Order Symphony.
No, it's the New World Symphony. It's Dvorak, dude. Dvorak was one of the most lit classical composers.
Music is gay.
You're gay. You have no room to talk.
If I'm gay, then wouldn't I know what gay is better than you do?
Fair enough. Is this gay?
Yes.
I don't. So it's good. A lot of gay things can be good. You know who the best good gay thing is?
Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart.
No, this is the best gay out there.
No, but this shit's tight though. This shit slaps.
Do you remember this?
No.
He came back up in the news again the other day.
What is it?
It's Ricky Martin.
Nah, this shit's pretty gay.
This is what was living in the 90s was like, this is very gay. I don't think he hides that. Oh, you're just muting it? Wow.
No.
Wow, that's homophobic right there.
Yeah.
That's homophobic right there. Fuck you, man.
Oh, I'm trying to keep it low so we can talk.
How about this? This is gay too.
You should pull up gay porn.
Just pulled up gay porn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this shit was gay, but this is that good gay shit.
Ricky Martin was good gay shit. Fuck you.
I mean, that's pretty brutal. It's really hard for me to listen to that kind of shit. That shit's just so whack. Just
what? That's just Latin jazz with a new Miami Heat flavor, which is code for gay. I know, but
garbage.
No, it was good, dude. Dude, you must have been the most like annoying hipster in the 90s.
I was. I used to wear that badge proudly. No, but the one you played before that was good. That symphony's a good symphony, but no one fucking gives a shit about classical music.
This is classical.
This is a classic. There's a difference.
I think we've exceeded copyright, so you might have to just cut some of these out.
No, as long as we're talking over it.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, so you can play like 30 seconds with no talking over it, but if you're talking over it, it's considered like if you add
background noise. I couldn't help that the arcade was going on in the background while I was recording.
Yeah. If you're talking,
that's our excuse now. We're just recording right outside of a really
cool arcade.
A really cool arcade that lets them stop music and play YouTube videos.
Yeah, exactly. No, but as long as we're talking over it, like if you add something to an original, it's considered like creative, like fair use.
Yeah.
Well, you still have to pay royalties, I think, on it, but like,
so
if we're not making money off of it, they don't care.
So when we start making money, we got to pay attention to that. Anyways,
yeah.
Back to video game music. You know exactly what this is.
It makes me scared. Why?
You played this game. I watched you play it.
Oh, is it God of War?
They had a lit soundtrack. Do you know how they recorded this?
Yeah, you told me about this.
They recorded it on the pod?
No, not on the pod though.
They recorded this.
No, you told me while I was playing, and I was super stoned, and I was like, my mind is being blown both audio and video. Right
They had
now.
they have the Prague choir in Prague. They have the London strings in London and the LA brass in LA, and they're just playing it on a click track together in different countries. So they were just like, okay, distance is separating us. Let's just do this all online. So, it's a little rigid because of that, but it's still fucking good.
It is really
You get
good.
the best strings, the best choir, and the best brass in the world. You're going to produce something insane.
Yeah. Yeah, God of War has good music. The new one has good music. The Spider-Man game had kick-ass music because it's like Spider-Man songs with all the hooks, but better verses and choruses. It's tight as fuck.
A movie, Shutter Island.
Yeah, that one has a great soundtrack.
You know that all of that music was not made for music. It was all pre-existing music.
Yeah.
So, and it's kind of funny because like the opening. This is just a video about the ending. Don't want to see that. I don't care.
Well, you heard about the movie Suspiria, right?
Yeah.
It's the one where Tom York scores it. He wrote and scored it. I really want to see it. It came out recently.
None of this was scored though. So
yeah.
So this like
it uses all original songs, or it uses all pre-recorded. It uses all not original songs.
This opening music. There's something cool about this. So you've seen Shutter Island, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Several times.
Spoiler alert for any of you who haven't. Shutter Island is about Leonardo DiCaprio murdering his wife like he does, and being sent.
I might watch this movie tonight, anyways.
And being sent to an insane asylum but we don't know any of that. What he thinks he's a detective that comes to this island to investigate something. And so he doesn't realize that he's actually in the insane asylum and that he did all this bad shit because they keep giving him lobotomies and then letting him play out this fantasy and doing it over and over again, right?
Yeah.
Trying to see if they can...
They're testing on him. They're testing lobotomies on him.
And so the opening theme music, this is called Passacaglia. Because it is a Passacaglia. A Passacaglia is a repeating theme that never changes, just gets slightly altered, but always remains the same. So the theme music, the Passacaglia, every time you see the island...
Ow. My brain hurts now.
So every time you see the island, every time you see it, they play the same music, which is the Passacaglia theme, which never changes because Leonardo DiCaprio, even though he keeps getting lobotomized and sorely altered, he never changes deep down. So they did a movie Passacaglia.
Ow.
And every time you see the island, they play this music. The boom, bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
It goes, I think it's like 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4.
You know what else?
And then
you know what else has good music? Like a movie?
1 2 3. Oh, I was wrong. I can't remember how he does it. He does something weird. It's like 2 3 4.
That is weird. You know what else? You know what else has good movie music? Fucking Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
The newest one has such sick music, dude.
Did you do your research?
I did.
Tell me about Mr. Blade Runner.
I don't know. Both of the Blade Runners have had good music. It's and like all of David Finch's, or the director. I can't remember his name.
I typed in Blade Runner Final Cut. I don't know why I did that.
Are you disabled?
I'm trying to listen to you while I type in things. Okay.
What? I don't understand. Where did you get Final Cut from?
I have no idea. I think it just got pulled up. This is cool.
This is not it.
It says Blade Runner Vangelis.
Oh yeah, this is one of the songs. Look up like
This was the end theme, supposedly.
look up like the main song. Like main theme or whatever.
You think I didn't try that?
Yeah, I do think you didn't try that.
That's exactly what I typed.
Yeah, it's this.
Who made the Blade Runner soundtrack?
I don't remember his name.
Keely.
Why did you just pull up the scene?
I didn't pull up the scene. This is from the motion picture soundtrack. So Star Wars does this too. You can buy the soundtrack by itself, and then it comes with an extra disc that has this movie over it. So like the dialogue, which is pretty cool because you can just listen to the movie.
Look up the one from Blade Runner 2049.
Well,
do 2049.
You're so.
I can't put. You're the one who.
I know, but you gotta tell me these.
It's
things.
called official main theme.
Oh, oops. God damn it!
Did you pull up the trailer?
Yeah.
I almost did that.
Oh man, I'm not used to not having ads. They just snap right into it. So I'm experimenting with YouTube Red today.
Yeah.
Which I'll totally endorse you guys if you give me some kickbacks, bruh. This is Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, it is. It kicks ass.
Inception. He did Batman. He did what else did he do?
He did the Interstellar.
He did Interstellar. Oh yeah. I loved Inception though. He did Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, Pirates of the Caribbean. He is, dude. This guy.
The guy's got mad chops.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's got mad fucking chops.
He oh gosh.
Interstellar has some of the best music like ever.
You know, we were talking about using the octatonic or diminished scale, right?
We're not going to talk about that again. No one wants to hear that.
Okay. But anyways,
okay.
Hans Zimmer is the only one who can masterfully do it. Just saying.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fuck you. You guys want to be learned, right? Put in the comment section if you're upset that I got shut down on sharing some brain stuff with you.
Yeah, go ahead. Please do. I'd like to see if other people are interested in hearing Tyler talk about complex music theory.
Yeah. And if you just want to hear Josh just shut me down all the time, then put Josh is gay in the comments.
That's not fair.
What? No, it's the only way. We need a standard so we know. Or, how about this? If you putting Josh is gay, but you actually think he is gay, put Josh is gay and then put like... And then just put like parentheses and be like, I actually think this, but maybe he can shut you down more. And then there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you have to specify.
You have to clarify.
Yeah, you do have to clarify because
That's a horrible idea. Why wouldn't you just say leave a comment if you think? God damn.
What? No, because look, you're not our fans because you don't like doing work, okay? And I expect that homework from last week, okay?
No, they're our fans because we don't like doing work.
What?
They don't like doing work.
Oh, yeah, they just have to hit play.
Yeah.
Guys, quit being lazy.
Audio is a lazy medium.
Do you know how much work it took us to sit down here today?
It was like 2 hours. It really did take some time.
Record on the computer and then get all the mics and the stands set up. And my ass was hurting for 30 minutes, okay?
Yeah, his ass was weirdly numb down.
I was
the
doing
crack.
work, okay?
My butt first.
All right. So, of all the music we've talked... Oh, you know what? I'll share it now.
All the music we've cocked about.
Oh, music we've cocked about. What's the cockiest song? I'm going to have to say the Queen song.
I don't know. When I think of cocky, I think of like Chad from the frat house. But that just makes me think of Project X. Any of the garbage songs in that movie. Except the one song by the XX. The like main theme was done by this like really kick-ass European electro indie band called the XX, and it's like the main theme, and it's fucking awesome. But then the rest of the music in the movie is garbage. garbage. It sucks. It's horrible.
You have to say it that way. Garbage.
I am the Batman.
And I don't like this song.
This podcast is sponsored by the Batman.
I thought it was sponsored by Hans Zimmer, but with how much we've been sucking his dick.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, we got this, but this is the shit he writes.
Wait, put.
Yeah, that was not a good enough cue for you that music was playing.
Da, 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 da. This shit
You
slaps.
know what Hans Zimmer uses? He uses Logic.
Yeah. I don't care.
I was flicking him off.
This shit low-key slaps, though.
But you know the best Batman theme, though. You know the best Batman theme, though.
No. Wait, which one? Probably The Dark Knight. One of the ones from The Dark Knight.
This one.
That
Did you just mute it?
That's just fucking
play it.
No
No.
one wants to hear that.
Listen to that horns. There's supposed to be a hit somewhere. Oh. Yeah, that is kind of good.
yeah, it is, dude.
Oh, like the original Spider-Man theme wasn't that good.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Look up the Dark Knight theme song. That shit slapped.
No. Danny Elfman. His.
What?
Danny Elfman did the.
I'm gonna Danny Elf in your mouth.
He did this one. This is the one everyone knows, I think.
You're
At
gonna
least
Danny
in my.
me off.
You remember this one? This is the was it the Nicholson Keaton Batman? God damn it!
Yeah, I remember it.
And they did it for all that one.
And Nicholson, there was the Riddler.
This one, the first one was the Penguin, I think.
Yeah, I think it's Forever.
And then
no, because Forever is the one with Poison Ivy.
this is just the Batman, but they did the same theme for the 3 movies.
Yeah.
This is the best Batman.
Yeah, it's it's the one with the Riddler, because they play this as the Riddler like escapes out of prison.
Bum.
Yeah.
That's the best Batman theme.
Yeah, it might be.
Fuck you and your Hans Zimmer Dark Knight.
You can keep playing it.
That was the Dark Knight, by the way. That was the Dark Knight Rises I was playing.
Oh.
Yeah. He only modified it for the other movies, I think. So if this should be the same. I mean, it's lit because it's Hans Zimmer. Dude, Interstellar was so good. I'm not regretting that you made me watch that. That chord right there.
Dude, it's like a several measures of holding one chord. It's literally them like
You know why?
that shit's fucking crazy.
Because he was referencing the other Batman theme that he liked.
Yeah.
Because bum 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 bum.
The intro, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I like about Hans Zimmer too. Because he's like, oh, I'll make it fresh and new and badass. And guess what? Everything you liked, I'll keep it too. Because I don't have to change things all the time for them to be better. Thank you, Hans Zimmer.
What a great guy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
That
gosh.
shit's so good. The Interstellar one's good too.
Yeah, that's
the
what
Water Planet has the best fucking music, dude.
But if we're talking about good music, you can't forget Watchmen.
Oh yeah, Watchmen had kick-ass music.
Watchmen had kick-ass music.
Look up the Interstellar Water Planet one.
This is Interstellar. This is No Time for Caution, though. Because I just picked a random one. I like it. They have the...
Dude, look up the Water Planet one. That one fucking goes hard. Well, this is what you get when you wanted to use
why am I the typey guy now?
Yeah. Oh, it sucks so bad to move your fingers.
It does. I have to move them further because I'm looking up on an iPad.
Oh, no.
That's how much we stepped up our gear. Oh,
this one's tight.
The organ.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. This was like very reminiscent of like the glass stuff, and I think this probably had to do with I just looked up the scene because it'll come in.
That's fine. I'll turn it back up when the music starts.
But his whole like use of
What the fuck?
writing. Oh yeah, damn. His whole use of just
They're
like
on the water planet, right?
mixing. Yeah, they're on it. They literally land right now.
Okay, so fast forward like to where she's running back.
Oh yeah.
That's where the shit kicks in.
They got the little robot runner.
Get up.
And the organ.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Oh my gosh.
Bum 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 bum.
Come on, face ass, get back here, Doyle.
This music just gives me the feels.
It's so good, and the organ in the background. Yeah, dude, that's that good.
Oh
shit.
my gosh. So I have a big beef with what goes on here. Okay,
With
dude,
them-
get in.
Yeah, he doesn't get in
Oh,
time.
dude, no.
He started walking back. So like, yeah, that scene is kind of dumb because
Why would you look at that? I would be jumping the fucking
yeah, because
immediately.
he starts walking off like halfway between them and the ship, and then the other the robot goes and picks up the girl and still beats him back to the ship.
Yeah,
And you're like, what? Why don't you just walk straight to the ship?
dude, I would have been like, once Captain says get in the ship, I would have been like, in the ship, did what Captain said. I'm out of the way.
I'm not dying today, bitch.
Yeah, like come
Not
on,
for you, you dumb bitch.
come on, dude. And the other thing, because they got the robot to do it, so it's like problem solved, right?
Yeah, it just works.
What I don't understand about the science of that is so the whole point of that planet was we are at was
Wait, do that again?
so the whole we're at an hour and 16 minutes.
Oh, okay. So we can wrap it up soon.
Yeah, but the whole point of that water planet was
Where's my phone, dude?
was
Yeah, keep talking.
was like
We'll
okay,
see.
so the gravity was like really high or some shit, right? And so when they went down there, time went faster.
For them. Well,
But,
no,
but they're walking around like normal, so
it
gravity
slowed
wasn't
down.
different. So for when they were on the planet for like 23 years or something like that, right?
Well, it's about the rotation around the sun.
No. That's not how time works. Time, if you want to get relative change in time, you need to increase or decrease gravity. So if time is to run slower, you would have to have a large gravity. So it would have to have.
I think we looked this up when we watched the movie.
The planet would have to have like the mass
sitting
of
on my
Jupiter in order for you to be on its surface and have relative time dilation like that.
I'm pretty sure we looked this up
But
when we watched the movie.
I think what happened. I think what they did was they made it. They said that the black hole or the anomaly was causing time dilation, not that. So they were saying
God damn it.
that space time is usually intertwined, but I think they said that the anomaly was detwining space time. So that way that relativity wouldn't work like it's supposed to.
What the fuck?
Because if
is
the gravity,
this shit?
so okay, if we're saying if they were to experience time dilation, they would have to be under such an immense gravity that they would have been crushed alive. Basically, that's the only way to experience time dilation.
There is no simple answer on fucking Google. That is like paragraphs. Jesus. Here's one with Neil deGrasse Tyson. This actually might be cool. Let's see if it has like a quote from him that is fucking what is this? Oh, it's an interview. Let's see here.
But I've definitely picked our outro music.
Oh,
What?
It doesn't even fucking God damn it.
And as
God fucking damn it, dude.
And as we slowly dwindle into oblivion.
No, fuck this, dude. Let's keep going. Fuck this shit.
Oh, you want to keep recording?
Fuck sucking fuck suck.
Fuck cucking suck buck.
Sucking fuck cuck suck.
Mother flucking chuck buck.
But what were we talking about before we like declined? Oh.
Declined what?
No, we were talking about fucking whatever.
You've completely lost train of thought. And I think on that note, I think that's a good stop. If you want to I did want to mention something now that we're at the end of the show. And I hate doing this. I have to pee so badly. I know we got to do this. Like, we really do want to hear feedback from you guys. So if you want to comment or something,
yeah, that would be nice. Or give us reviews on iTunes. That helps a lot.
And seriously, just send us a fuck you or something so we know that you're there. We know that you're listening to it. We can see the stats.
Yeah, I can see the numbers. I know there's a pretty decent sized chunk of people that listen to this.
And
it's not like crazy, but I know there's quite a few.
And notice the moment you guys start doing this stuff, we promise we will never mention it again. And I will also shamelessly plug further details in the future, but I am going to be playing live on the radio at the end of December. And I'll give you some updates on that when it comes around. And I want you guys turning it on and listen to it so you know that I actually do know my shit. All right, guys.
Nah, Tyler doesn't know anything.
Or maybe I don't know my shit, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay.
Kind of getting hungry again.
Let's just do another hour, and then we'll just go get some.
Let's go grab some grab.
Some Taco Bell and just do another hour. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I think we've been plenty of.
I mean, what time is it? We might be able to do.
It's right at midnight.
Dude, this is exactly how long I thought it would. All right.
Yeah.
Let's at least cut this one here, and then we'll talk about doing another one.
I was saying something like that.
Yeah, you were.
I was definitely.
But I am hungry.
Saying words.
And I do want to play Overwatch.
Yeah.